We are live. Of course, this isn't right because, we got to update stuff. We're getting started with our live. We're going to be doing live for 10 straight days. We'll refresh you on what we're doing here. Let's see. We're going to name this because that's what we do on the fly. Of course, when I say that, I probably should, think about what it is I'm trying to say. Let's get rid of all that, and then we're going to say, let's see, Kickstarter call to action. Why? Well, because we like to help people out. That's why. Let's clear this here. We'll fill that in later. And we are public. Yep, public is good. We like being public. YouTube is not receiving enough video. There he is. Okay. So this is a Kickstarter call to action. Hopefully it works. Who knows? Still trying to figure all that out, right? Let's see here. Here we are for this. So that means it's showing you the screen. It showed you all of that. Boom. Artist playing cards, a museum in your pocket. We have talked about this on the channel, but we are 10 days to go. 10 days. That is it. So all I am asking for you to do is reach into your pockets and pull out, coins, money. Oop, dropping it. We're live. This is first time live. You gotta take the money out of your pocket. It'll be good, right? You don't want to keep it in your pocket. If you can see this, you don't want to keep it in your pocket here. No, it's not over here. It's in the pocket. You want to take it out of the pocket. And then you want to take it over here. Okay? But for real. Dig deep. Dig deep into your pocket so that you can find that money. Yeah, it's real deep in there. Find the money. Find the money right there. Take that money. Okay? You're moving money around, right? So even if it's in your pocket, see that right there? Even if it's in your pocket, take it out of your pocket. Take it out of the pocket. Okay? See that right there? Can you see it okay? No, we're talking big money. Big money. We need big money here because we're talking Kickstarter, artist playing cards, museum in your pocket. Only the big money will count. Okay? So, there you go. We did that live. It was kind of a mess, but it was exciting. Now let's go ahead and have a seat here so we can talk about a couple of other things. We're gonna deactivate the power. Activate the power over here. I don't know why that's called the power. Put that over there. Stay hydrated. So I've been sick for about a week. Yeah. Maybe someday we won't have to do all this fancy stuff. But yeah, so I've been sick for about a week. I've got all this stuff out here because we want to talk about it. 10 days of lives. We're going to be live for 10 days. Let's jump over here to the YouTube because I get a little flashy thing here that's telling me that things are not looking too hot. So let's see. You're back there. I'm not seeing anybody in yet, but that's okay because we're going to be on. We're going to be live every day for the next 10 days to try to drive as much as we can. Whatever we can do, we're going to be live. I might even attempt to do TikTok and Twitch if I can figure out how to do any of that stuff. So just take a look at what we've got going on here. So today we did some coins. We performed. Yeah, I performed that live. That was... I don't even know how it looked. I couldn't even tell you how it looked. But it felt great to do. We're also not only going to do performances, but we're going to be talking about some magic. We've got a great book for coin magic right here, Bobo's Modern Coin Magic. If you've got it, follow along with us. We're going to be learning some stuff out of that today because today is all about coins. It's all about digging deep for that sweet, sweet change for Kickstarter. Artists playing cards. Over here we've got the mark following up with what we did last. It's probably been a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. Out for like a week. So I really haven't done much of anything. But Sponge Sorcery Part 2. We're going to be learning that coming up. this week. We've also got some playing cards to still review. I tried to do this, couldn't get through a video. So we've got some playing cards coming your way. Gonna be a good time. We've picked up you've seen the SpongeBall videos. We've got that, so we're gonna do a video on SpongeBalls. We've got 10 days of magic, 10 days of magic theory. Let me know down below. Let me know. We'll do a poll. Let me know. Just go to all the places: Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. I don't know about Twitch, TikTok, wherever you see me. Go ahead and click. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you want to see. We're in this journey together. And go over to Kickstarter, Artist Playing Cards, Museum in Your Pocket. Check it out on Kickstarter. We're going to be talking about that a lot, because we're going to keep going back to it today, because that's why we're here. We're here for 10 days to try to push up as much as we can. So stay tuned for that, okay? Now, Bobo's Coin Magic. As you know, I still have a little bit of a cough, but that's okay. Today, I think what we want to look at is we want to look at a very interesting Coins Across routine. I don't even need the book for this because I know how to do it. That's kind of exciting. So what we're going to use today is we're going to use a quarter and we're going to use a 50-cent piece, okay? Now, the reason why this is quite interesting is because this is a similar routine to what we do with SpongeBalls. And why do we bring this up? Yeah, we bring it up because a lot of the stuff you can do with SpongeBalls, you can do with coins and vice versa. And a lot of the stuff that you're learning, the little nuanced stuff here, you can carry with you to other things. So why don't we jump over here to see if anybody's on. I have one view, but no current viewers. That's okay, because this was kind of spontaneous. I got a message earlier today from Andrew Captain. I don't know if it's Captain or Captain. There's no I in it, so I do apologize, because I did put that in there initially, but I took it right out as soon as he said something. Should have checked that when I put it in. But either way, he messaged me today and he's like, hey, we're at 66%. What can we do to drive up those numbers? So we're trying to get those numbers up there. And on Tuesday, that's going to be an exciting one for us, because I will actually be live. If I can figure out how to do that. I should be able to do that, but I'm going to try to go live while I, put some money in the pot myself. So here we go. Coins Across. First, I will show you what it looks like, and then we will teach it. So yes, you may get a tutorial every single day today. Who knows if I can actually perform these tricks? Nobody knows. Anyway, we have the 50-cent piece and we have the quarter. The quarter will go into the hand. Okay, we're going to leave that right over there as we pick up our 50-cent piece. Okay, very nice. But with a little bit of a shake, a rattle, and a roll, we have a quarter over here. And over here, we have a 50-cent piece. Ho-ho! That's actually a Morgan dollar, not a 50-cent piece. So that was a trick right there for you. Trick question? I don't know. Coins Across is a very interesting little maneuver that you can do here. And this is right out of Bobo's. So let's go ahead and find it, so that if you're following along with us, you'll know where to look. So normally, Coins Across 129. So if I'm going to learn something, I kind of try to have an idea for what it is that I'm looking to learn, and then I'll scan through the book to find something that fits that. There is a huge chapter on sleeving in here, which I never really thought that I would need, but I'm getting to the point now where a couple of nice moves would be nice to be able to put it in the sleeve. So yeah, I've got to kind of figure that out a little bit. Let's see, 129. I think I actually have it open to it. Yep, Coins Across right here. Boom. Nope, actually I was looking at Flying Eagles, which is another thing that we'll talk about here in a little bit. I do apologize for the coughing. So where is Coins Across? Actually, I think that is the Coins Across move. Interestingly enough, yeah. Here it is. Okay. So, yep, first one is on 129. That's where I started. The Flying Eagles is a Coins Across routine, and we'll look at that again in a second here. So you're going to be on page 129, and you're just doing a simple crossover. So that's somewhere in that general direction. I don't remember exactly which one it is. But go ahead and take a look at there. Might be that one. It's somewhere in here. 129. Coins are crossed. Okay. So the idea here is that you want to place emphasis on the left hand. So here's how I did it. I showed both coins, and if it worked, then let me know, because I can't really, I can see myself, but I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so you don't really, you could start with this one, but you want to potentially do a little bit of emphasis on where you're putting it. So you got the quarter over here, and you got the Morgan dollar here. The distinction between the two is that this is actually a quarter scale. Haha. Jokes. I don't know. So this, if you want to put the big one into the hand here, okay, so now you can have the Morgan dollar over here, and then that means you're going to be putting the quarter over here, and then as simple as that, boom, they have switched places. That means, of course, that the quarter must be on this side. Okay. So again, that's a little bit of a switcheroo. We'll slow it down for you this time. All we're doing is doing a fake, however you want to do it. You're just pretending it's a fake put into the hand. It's fake. It's not actually there. Okay, you can do that any number of ways. You can clip the coin here and just close your hand like that and just pull it through. That's a little bit of a fancy maneuver. You can do the nice little slow close. I've actually got the camera in a different location now, so I've got to learn that. I went and bought a longer cord for it, so I have some maneuverability with that camera. So the idea here, and the reason why I wanted to do that is because it was too tight with my little picture up at the top here. So now I actually have some space here to work. So basically what you want to do, capture that light. You're going to slowly close your fingers up, and you can be a little bit closer to your pinky and your ring finger. So as soon as that's covered up, and as soon as that light's gone, that's all you're doing is just twisting away. And that after image will stay with them in their eyes. Now you can rest it now that you're over here, regardless of how you're going to take it over here. I mean, for real, you could just pretend to toss it into that hand, and that's pretty convincing as well. But also keep in mind the nuance thing is you don't want to just close your fist. You want it to look like you have a coin in there, which means that there's going to be a little bit of an opening of a sorts. So not like this, but a little bit like that, and you're just keeping your hand nice and loose, but firm, if that makes sense. But keeping it over here, you can either rest it on this finger here, or you can just bring it right into your hand and hold it like this. You're not really going to want it in the palming. You can, but finger palm might be okay, but just as well, you might just want to clip it here, or maybe do like a higher palm. Simply because this coin is actually going to switch places over here. So when you go to pick up this coin, I apologize. You're going to want it closer to the bottom here, either in finger palm or if you have it palmed here. Because when you pick up this coin, what I like to do is I like to show it. Okay, but you see how the palming is there? It's not so great, and you can flash. So if you get it into finger palm, that's going to be a good location for it. As you do a little bit of you just don't want to flash it too high, but you can lift this up, and you don't even really have to get it off the table, really. I just kind of like to turn it over so they can see both sides. As you bring it into your hand, you're just going to grab it with your thumb and just pinch it. Now that's going to leave your hand in this kind of position, which that position looks fine when you're just kind of like holding up your hand like this, but it doesn't look so great when you've just put a coin in that hand. It just looks awkward, right? So we're just going to go into a rollover move, which is going to allow you to basically table this one. Now, this isn't necessarily something you have to do, especially if you don't have the table here. You could just be like, can I see your hand? Boom. And just give them that coin. And now you want to keep your hand kind of tucked. That's going to keep this hidden away here like this. After you've displayed that, you have free motion of your hand. You say, so if the Morgan dollar is there, Now here's the, let's say, the meat and potatoes of the trick, right? Because this is the one that has to be as convincing, because you already fooled them with this. So now that this is here, now they're expecting the other coin to be over there, or they're expecting it to be on your hand. So this is going to take a little bit of a nuanced thing. And if it worked in the video for you, I just go for it. That's really what I do. So as you come over, earlier in the thing, so you come over, and as you're going to roll over this hand, okay, because you want to come around like this. So you're going to come over, you're slightly going to just tip this up. So as you come over, you're dropping, and you can see that exposed right there, so be careful. That will go into your hand, no problem there, as you're finishing the cover. Okay? So even if we're forward facing here, this is in the hand here, and you're just going to keep that off to the side there, and I'll try to back it up here so you can see here. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, that's going to be, I got to get the angling right on that. So you've either got your hand like this, and it's already done. Now you can do it that way with like a simple opener, or you can actually hit the bottom of your hand, allowing that coin to pop up a little bit as you open it, and that's going to give you that little bit of a motion there. It's going to drop the coin, but that's okay. So that's kind of the idea behind that coins across. You can do this with any coins, and it's the same principle that you do with sponge balls, so it works out nicely. So let me go through it one more time. I know that seems like a little bit much, but let's go through it one more time. But first I want to check to see if anybody's here. Nothing's going on yet. That's okay. We're going to be doing 20 minutes, so we still got a couple minutes left, and we're going to try to keep with the same routine. We're going to open with something, some performance. We're going to talk about artists playing cards, and then we're going to go into some magic talk. So I have one more trick that I want to talk about today, but I'm not going to teach it. And that's going to be the Flying Eagles. Okay. So again, you're just, whatever coin you're getting into this hand, you're pretending you have it into this hand over here. Having it lower in the hand so that you can do that little bit of a turnover, because they think that coin's over here. Now you're lifting this up, but you're showing it off. As you turn it over, capture that light and show it off. So that way when you put it into your hand, that's all you're doing. You want the idea that all you're doing, just because as I turned it over here, you're putting it into your hand in order to flip it back over. So that's kind of, you want your moves to look the same. So keep that in mind. So no matter what you do, whether I put this into the hand, okay, or if I don't put it into the hand, you want it to look the same, as close as possible. So putting it into the hand here, getting it down into the lower position, turning this over and flipping it over, okay, and then all you're doing is you just want to show that one how it changed and got bigger, okay, and then over here, boom, okay. So that's how that looks. Hope you guys enjoy and play around with it, because that's just me learning the mechanics. That's not me getting into that a whole lot yet, because I don't love it where it's at, and that's because I'm not great with it yet, but I'm also just not in love with it. So let's go ahead and get some more coins out here. Okay, so that's 6 coins, which is good. Good. Now the idea here is that we've got, and I got to be careful because I got to remember I'm performing for this camera mostly. So having 3 coins here and 3 coins here. Now the idea is that we want the coins to fly from one side to the other. So here's 1 for you. Here's 2, and here's 3. Now we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you can clearly see 3 there. Very good. But if we shake them a little bit, and you hear that one was kind of clipped a little bit, maybe some clipped wings. There's 2 here, and there's 4 here now. So 1 is already flown. Very nice. So same thing again. You've got the idea. You know where we're going with this. There's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Very nice. There's 2 here. We just want that one to fly. It was delayed. That's fine though. So there's 1, and there's 5 over here. So very as quick as that. They're very quick. These birds of prey, predator, silver. I don't know. So for the last one, this one's a little bit interesting. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4, and there's 5, I guess. Okay. Then we got 1 over here. Now this one's a little bit harder. He's got to fly all the way over here, but how does he do it? How does he do it? That's a good question. That is a good question. So how we're going to make that happen is we're just going to simply blow. Again, this is a little bit different. We're going to just get him a little bit of a blow. Yeah, and he has flown to the other side. Now, yeah, that was not necessarily the way that I would have liked to perform that, but I kind of had to improvise, so to speak. So there was a little bit of wonkiness there at the end. But so there you go. There is the Flying Eagles. Now, there is a secondary way of doing that, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the secondary way of doing it and let you decide which one you like more, okay? Just because. And then we're going to go back and talk about artist playing cards one more time. And then hopefully we'll have some more people joining us tomorrow for some more Alcemity. Here we go. So we have 6 coins. This is 1 and 1. That makes 2. Okay, very good, very good. This is another 1 and 2. Okay, so that makes 3 and 4. So then we have 5 and 6. Yep, that's 5 and 6. Okay. So now, if we take 1 from this hand and put it into this hand, sorry, almost ruined the punchline. There's all 6 in the right hand. So I'm not as big of a fan of that one. I found that one on YouTube, and I found the first one in here, and that one's the one I prefer because I need to get a little bit better at the transfer for this one. So this one you can find on YouTube, and if I can find the video again, I will link it for you guys. So absolutely fantastic Flying Eagles. I still love the idea of this one, even if it doesn't fool anybody, because it gives me a secondary layer to the one that I do, because they're done differently, and so, but they're relatively the same idea. And yeah, so I just enjoy that. So why don't we jump over here? We have 2 views. Fantastic. That's exciting. And you guys are still, yeah, there you go. So you're still back on that. Yeah, so let's jump over here. We're going to go ahead and deactivate that. Activate there. So here we are at 13,315. That's 377 backers. 10 days to go. 10 days to go, people. Let's see how far we could reach into our pockets and help out Andre, Captain. See if we can get him the gold. You know what I'm saying? We've taken a look at the cards on the Kickstarter before. Let's see here. So there's the story. There's Andre Captain. Let's see if there's some. Yeah, right here. So Tuck Box. This is good. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I gotta get something. This kind of reminds me of like some Theory 11 style stuff, but there's more architecture. But a museum in your pocket. I love the idea of this. I love the drawings. Draw your own. I'm actually kind of curious about that. So that might be interesting. It's a blank card, so obviously there's a lot that you can do with that. But just look at this. Beautiful stuff here. Beautiful. So yeah, I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am, and I hope that you guys are, hopefully you guys are interested in going out there and getting this, but not just this project. We're talking about the Magic community. There are so many Kickstarters going on for a lot of different things, and you got to check them out. And I will try to keep up with checking them out for you. That way you guys know that this stuff is out there. And we are at 23 minutes, almost 24 minutes. And that's it. That's it for this live. I hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of excited to do this project. I am excited. There he is. I'm excited to do this project with you guys. I'm excited to do 10 lives. I don't even know what to do here. I don't even know. This is completely new for me because I do want to start getting into doing lives on the regular again, or actually more so than I did before. But 10 lives in a row? What am I going to do with myself? We're doing a little talk show thing here where I'm talking. If you guys want to join, we'll figure out how to do that, and maybe we'll get some special guests on here. I have a post on my channel from Robert Ball Magic. He's a Robert Ball Magician. He does shout-outs for smaller channels. If you guys want to hop on that, go check my community tab. Sorry. Go check out my community tab and post your name there, and go to his video and post it on there. And if you post your name, I'll give you a shout-out. And if you want to come on the channel and you want to talk about some stuff, we'll do some videos together. We'll do some collabs. We'll do some magic. We'll do whatnot. We'll figure it out. Just, we got to share the limelight. So thank you, guys. Check out Artist Playing Cards, a museum in your pocket today. But we only have 10 more days. Like 9 and a quarter. 9 and an eighth. There's not much time left in today. So go check it out. And remember, always remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome.